Hey, how y'all doing? I hope everybody had a great weekend. Had a chance to get outside. I don't know about getting outside too much because it was really hot this weekend, but just had a chance to just do some things, relax, and whatever it was that you felt like doing. I didn't really do too much this weekend. I went out to get my nails and toes done, but they were so crowded that I only ended up doing my feet because they had a seat available for my pedicure. But they were just saying that with the kids getting ready to go back to school, this was the weekend because a lot of colleges went back after this past week and stuff. So they was extremely busy. So all I did was just get my feet done, and I left up out of there and came on back home. And then you guys know Saturdays are my night to sit back, and get off into the love and marriage Huntsville, get off into that and see what's going on. So of course I checked that out Saturday. And if you haven't checked it out, you can go back and you can Google it or YouTube it and watch all the episodes, and then you can get yourself caught up to date. But it comes on Saturday nights at 7 o'clock on TV, and it's Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay. But all right, let's go ahead and jump off into that and talk about what they had going on this past weekend, okay? Well, Maurice and Kimmy, they started off, they still having a discussion about parenting. And Kimmy brought it to Maurice's attention that when she was at Destiny's birthday brunch, that Tiffany had announced in front of everybody that Monster had been caught in the bathroom vaporing. So, and she wasn't aware of that. And Maurice didn't take that too good. He was like really ticked off that Tiffany did that, and saying that that's like branding, that's gonna brand Monster, and people gotta look at him in a negative way, like he's a bad child, and all that. He just went to the left when she said that. He did not take that news very, likely at all. He was very upset about what Tiffany had said, because of course he knew about it, and he said he had discussed it with Monster and what they was going to do about it. But my thing, why hadn't he discussed it with Kimmy? Kimmy told him she looked like a deer caught in a light, in lights. She was just sitting there. She didn't know what to say. So why would he, once that incident happened with Monster and she is his stepmother, why would he not have the conversation? And she asked him about that, and he was saying that he felt that he could handle the situation better, and he didn't need to bring in anyone because he was going to handle it one-on-one with Monster and stuff. So Kimmy wasn't too happy, but, she had said, okay, but they was having a discussion about parenting and different ways that Maurice him just not spending that quality time with Monster because he's working so much. And then Maurice was telling her that he had set up Monster's mother and stepfather is coming into town, and they're going to be having a meeting. He had set up something for the four of them to get together and talk about Monster or whatever it was, So they did. They got together, and Maurice and Kimmy was at the restaurant or bar waiting for his mom, Monster mom, to come. And he started looking at his watch, talking about he got a meeting. He just keep looking. I got a meeting. So he ended up leaving Kimmy there to have a meeting with them. That wasn't cool at all. Kimmy wasn't happy about it, but she stayed. But she said she wasn't finna be his mouthpiece and speak up for him. So it didn't really show anymore. It'll probably be on the next episode, because it did show Monster mother coming into the place with her husband. And I don't remember them showing them actually sitting down and having a discussion. So I'm gonna have to wait and see next week on that. Okay, and then Letitia and Marcel, they're out in Houston promoting their cigar bar, and also talking about their chocolate in a bottle of champagne. And they're out there doing that, and they go to the event where they're focusing on their champagne, and they're meeting people. Nephew Tommy is there. He's the only one that I recognize, but they were saying during their little interview time that there was a lot of celebrities there. but the only one I recognized was nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey morning show and stuff. So he was there, but it was one particular lady that was really, you know, being, I guess, extra friendly with Marcel, and Tisha didn't like that. Tisha went over there and shut that down so fast. She went over there, hey babe, hey babe. He was talking to this lady, and she went over there and just busted, hey babe, and putting her arms all around him and all that. And then, you know, they go outside and he actually, you know, they talking about it. And she was like, well, we're here to promote chocolate in a box, in a bottle, not chocolate in a soup and all that. It was just funny to me because I'm like, come on, Tisha, you know, come on, girl, stop it. You know, her and Marcel had lunch with his uncle Mike, his wife Linda. They was talking, because Mike is doing their house and the plans on their house and stuff. And they was talking about that, and she was saying, you know, they're coming up on their 15th anniversary, her and Marcel. So I'm thinking when she said that, I knew they had been married for a while, but I didn't know exactly how long. But when she was saying that, I'm thinking, why are you all jealous and acting crazy on this woman that's, you know, she being friendly, okay, she being extra friendly or whatever, but you're at an event. When you're at an event, you might be extra friendly with people and networking and doing, you know, all that. But yeah, she talked to her, his uncle and his aunt about, you know, what should be a good 15th anniversary gift. And they talked about the house and all that kind of stuff. But that's all they was talking about and stuff. But like I said, Tisha got really emotional when Marcel was looking at her kind of crazy because she got upset because jealous because he was talking to this lady. So anyway, so later on in the show, Kimmy and Jalen are together, and Jalen has bought his first condo. Okay, kudos to Jalen. But he's bought his first condo, and they're over there looking at it and looking at what they need to do. You know, it's a fixer-upper type. You know, they got to do a little work in it and stuff, and they're looking at what they need to do. And she's telling him about the budget and telling him that they're going to have to get in there and do some of the work to cut down on the costs, on some of the maintenance of it. You know, they got to cut down on that part, so they're going to have to get in there and do some work. And he was just saying, well, he don't know, because she was like, I understand you're working a lot at the cigar bar, you know, at Black and all that, but you're going to have to talk to Tisha and them and let them know, her and Marcel, that you can't be there 24/7. You got to get some time off. So they was talking about that, and then she told him about the remark that Destiny had made at her brunch, that Jalen was checking her out at the grand opening of the Black bar when they had that grand opening. And Jalen was looking like, huh? And so, you know, he did say that Destiny was not his type. He was like, well, she ain't my type, and I am the cougar tamer. I'm looking at him like, say what now? What did you just say? He told his mama that he is a cougar tamer. And I'm like, okay, so you like older women and you tame them? Come on, Jalen, come on. I mean, he's a nice, attractive young man and everything. And when he said that, Kimmy was looking at him like, what the hell? What? It was so funny, but yeah, he was saying, you know, basically that, you know, Destiny was not his type and stuff, but he also kind of indicated that he do like older women and stuff. So that was kind of funny. I was just laughing at that. I was like, wow, y'all crazy. But, you know, Kendall was having a conversation with him about his working, and she is glad that Marcel has agreed to get him an assistant and get someone that's experienced to work with him and give him that more experience that he needs. So she was telling him she's excited about that, and she's proud of him for what he's done so far, because basically Jalen took on this position. He walked in blind. He didn't have any experience, and he hadn't, you know, did anything like this. And for them to give him that much responsibility without the training, you know, and she told him that she felt like Tisha and Marcel had set him up for failure. And, you know, she didn't agree with it, but she was trying not to be so vocal with that situation, trying to let him, you know, make his own decisions and be his own man and stuff. So I really like the relationship that Kimmy has with Jalen. You know, he's, I think, about 21. So I like that relationship that she has with him. I mean, she's there if he needed. She supported when he needs to be supported because, like I said, she was very supported in him buying his first home and being there and walking him through that process and just getting him ready. You know, I guess she probably told him, you know, you don't have to go out and buy the most expensive home your first time home. We can get this condo and we can turn it into what you want it to be. We can put a little bit of money in it and fix it up and, you know, and get it to what you want. Oh, what was that? Okay. But yeah, so that's what was basically happening. Let's see, did I see Mel? Did Mel even show up? Oh my God, did it's like I can't even remember if Mel was actually, I know Mel is gonna be having a little girls get together on the next episode. And somewhere, I don't know if it were Mel and Mel was talking to Kimmy or somewhere, but somewhere in that show, and it may be gonna be in the next episode, Destiny was saying that her marriage didn't survive the pandemic. And I was like, huh? So you y'all couldn't make it through the pandemic. That should have been the time, if they were still together, that they would have gotten closer, because everybody was locked down. I mean, you was literally locked down from like January of last year all the way up till at least the end of the year. You was really just locked. I mean, well, maybe not January, maybe like from March, April to the end of the, you know, the beginning of this year. He was pretty much just locked in. Everything was closed down, all your different, you know, places of business, a lot of places of business. But hey, I don't know what exactly went down with her. Like I said, I do like Destiny. She seemed like she's happy now. So she seemed like she's not the type of person to drag anything on. If it don't work, she's out, she's done. You know, I mean, I'm not saying she didn't put in the work, because I'm sure she did what she needed to do to try to make it work. And if she saw where it wasn't gonna work, she didn't waste a whole lot of time. They took care of it, because that was a fast divorce. I mean, they went through their divorce so fast, and then here it is, took Mel and Martell about a year or so before they got him. And I understand they had been married longer, and they had more invested, so they probably had to really sort out the finances and all that stuff. Where Kimmy and Ladarius hadn't been married as long, maybe a year, maybe, but they didn't have as much they had to sort out, you know, when it came to them getting their divorce and stuff. But I like Destiny, you know. I mean, I pretty much like all the girls except for Tisha. She just whine too much. Tisha just whine and cry and whine and just keep want to talk about the same thing over and over and over. Now, I don't know about Tiffany. She's just coming on the show, so I don't really know about her yet. But I like Mel. I like Kimmy. I mean, Kimmy, I really like Kimmy. And I like Destiny. So we just going to see, you know, what's going to happen from here. We're going to see what's going to happen next week when they have this girls thing at Melanie's house, because that's when I think some stuff about to pop on off. It's going to be popping up in there. It's going to be several things that pop off up in there. So I'm excited about seeing it next week and stuff. But yeah, that's what happened on Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's it. It just really makes me, after the whole week and coming to the end of the week, it just gives me a good laugh that Saturday night, and I just laugh. Sometimes I have my glass of wine. Sometimes I just sit there and just laugh without the wine, you know. But I enjoy watching it, and I'm in the support. I enjoy supporting them. Okay. All right, about to get up out of here. You guys have a great day. But before I go, don't forget to go back, show me some love, share my video with your family and friends. If you have not subscribed to Kitchen Talk, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and become one of my followers. I appreciate all my followers out there. I really do. I'm going into my second year of doing this, and I really appreciate and enjoy just all the good positive feedback that I do get from what I'm doing, okay? All right, you guys have a great day. I'm going to check you out next time around.